the microphone is actually on. Oh, I'm going to be checking that for a while. Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Prison Break. Last time on Prison Break, we started off Season 4 with Episodes 1 and 2. Scylla and Breaking and Entering. Alright, bye Darby. You go lie down. Well, Darby was sleeping under my desk, but apparently as soon as I open my mouth, it drives him away. So, oh well. Anywho, so yeah, we had 2 episodes last time for the season premiere, which was pretty cool. Where basically, we caught up with, basically everything happening after season 3. Michael tracked, this is a lot. Okay, Michael tracked Whistler and Gretchen to Los Angeles, was about to kill them. Gretchen spilled the beans that she didn't actually kill Sarah, and then people were starting to gather together. Mahone went to Michael because James was not trying to... He's not with the company. He's trying to get the Black Book, Scylla, so that he can take down the company. But then James got killed. Lincoln got arrested in Panama and sent back to the U.S. Sona burned down. Teabag ended up in Mexico. Bellic and Sucre were, they were kind of fine, I guess. I guess they made it across the border, and they were fine. So yeah, and then, what else? So the gang met up. Sarah is not dead. She joined the group. Michael lost his tattoos. They joined up with Phoebe's fireman boyfriend from Friends. And I did remember, he was Phoebe's fireman boyfriend. And the reason they broke up is they moved in together. And on the first day that the first morning they had together in their apartment, there was a bird whistling outside their window. And he just fucking shot it. Was he a cop or was he a fireman? Shit, he may have been a cop. I don't know. Why would a fireman have a gun? No, but I thought he was a fireman. I guess a fireman could have a gun. There's no reason not to. Doesn't really help with putting out fires, but oh well. I'm diverting. Anyway. So yeah, sorry, I'm just checking the time. We're already up to like 6 minutes. Oh well. So yeah, so there's this new team, and we're going to be taking down the company. We got the first Scylla card. Thanks to this dude Roland and his hacker device, and they got the first part, but Scylla is divided up into 6 parts, and then Teabag had to eat a dude, and not in the way that Teabag would probably eat a dude, so yeah, he had to literally eat a dude. He didn't like it, but he made it to San Diego, where he found a locker that Whistler had, and then he got the thing, and now he's headed to Los Angeles. So, yes. Also, Black Lightning is here. I mean, it's not Black Lightning, it's just the same actor, but it's all I really know the guy from, so there's that. He's here. He's the new Kellerman, Kim, Gretchen of Season 4, but Gretchen is still alive, captured, and he is going around just killing people left and right. He may have killed Mahone's family. It wasn't on screen, and honestly, if these shows teach me anything, is to not believe it unless it's on screen, you know? So, yeah. And even then, this isn't sci-fi, so it doesn't matter. I was going to say that even if they die, it doesn't mean they're not going to come back later, so. Excuse me. So, yeah. That was a very long-winded recap, but we had 2 episodes last time. Today, we are only doing 1 episode. Please remember that. I know a bunch of you... I'm sure a lot of you were really happy that I did 2 episodes last week, but that was just because they were paired up on the Blu-ray. So, going forward, episodes are not going to be paired up on this Blu-ray anymore, so I'm just going to be going back to the normal 1 episode per week. So, yeah. With all that said, let's go ahead and jump right into this episode of Prison Break. Here we go.
Roland downloaded the card. There's no company data on the card, so without the other 5 cards, it's unreadable. It's like 1/6 of the puzzle, but that's not my problem because we had a deal, and we gave
Damn.
you exactly
No,
what
you
you asked for.
No, you didn't. We had a deal for you to get me Scylla, and you haven't got me that, have you? You
You gave me your word.
And I'm giving you my word again. You will go back to prison if you can't get me those other 5 cards.
So we just have to go find the other 5.
You tell him you can't.
So maybe we should play some hardball. From now on, either help out or get out. If you open your mouth, I expect you to offer up a solution.
Damn.
I'm not gonna say it again.
We're just in a bad situation, aren't we? Michael's fucking pissed left and right, but I mean, he doesn't even want to be in this fight.
Hello?
Do you know who this is?
Oh, Lang.
They killed my son. They killed my boy.
Well, now Lincoln heard that.
Self said we have until the end of the day to find the next card holder.
Oh, shit.
Or we all go back to prison.
Damn, the end of the day. Ah! This is a full intro! Yay! I was curious if we were gonna get a full intro, and looks like we are.
It's a great day for a family picnic.
Okay.
Don't you think so, Bruce?
The fuck did he give him?
6.
We could stop it, but not if you end this now.
I'm calling Senator Dallow now. I will see if he wants this thing killed or not.
Oh, shit.
Now, why would he get an email about an arrival in London when he has no business scheduled there?
Probably because the email is a code.
Alex, I'm so glad you joined us.
Right?
SCYLL.
Isn't Mahone the fucking best? We should all strive to be like Mahone.
Insta Homes welcomes you home to your furnished apartment.
Oh. Is this James's apartment? That he's taking now?
You're coming back, right?
Oh, Abruzzi.
Schofield left me for dead one too many times.
He's not shaving the beard off, is he?
Your favorite aunt made it to the picnic. She brought lemonade.
What is he doing?
Cousins are swimming in the pond.
Don't swim in a pond. There could be shit in there.
Where are Michael Schofield and Lincoln Burrows? Just enjoy the picnic.
This is weird. Okay, I get it, that creating a scenario in his head, but it's strange.
I'm shutting it down.
No!
Hey, Reed here. She said she had a job to do. Stephanie Reed. R-E-E-D.
Yoink.
Just relax and find those emails.
Listen, man, when I steal, I do it from home in my boxes eating a bowl of crispity crunch, okay? No chance
No.
of being seen, no chance of getting caught.
Just get it done.
Come on, man. We believe in you.
Come on.
And, Alex, I'm so sorry.
Goodbye, Lang.
Is he gonna go after Wyatt?
Sorry. Maybe we can call them together and figure this all out.
I have it written down in my
Where the
car.
hell's my security badge, sweetheart?
Oh,
It
damn.
was Station, and it was there when you showed up.
Take your hands off of me. I don't have your badge. I
Yeah.
don't have your badge.
Well, we'll see
I
about
mean,
that.
she doesn't have your badge.
Sarah's in trouble. What's going on? She's been made.
I mean, damn, that guy is at least good. He figured it out, but...
You can tell your story to the cops, sister.
I mean, she doesn't have your badge. Ah, the fire alarm.
Don't move.
Classic. Bye.
This is an old building. It shouldn't have such an advanced system.
Okay, what do you tell us? What's it do?
To kill the fire. It sucks all the oxygen out of this room.
Oh. God damn it. Oh, great. I mean, he's on it. Oh, shit. He just grabbed an axe and went in. Man, aspire to be like Lincoln. That man has balls of steel. Oh shit. Ah! One fucking swing. Let's get out of here. You got air.
We're a couple hours from Mexico. And I wouldn't mind having someone with me who could actually speak the native tongue.
Bellick's just gonna leave. I mean, I get why he would be doubting.
He's missed you very much.
I would love. Oh, I was gonna say, it'd be hilarious if the thing that, like, broke him out of this was just, no, we don't like picnics.
I don't know.
At a point, you have to face the fact that he doesn't know.
Get yourself. It's time to go.
Shit, is he getting run out of his office or something? For God's sake. That's how I take a shower in the morning.
Nobbit. Add mama to the train. Amateur screen test number 9. And we have a winner.
Oh. I was about to say, what the fuck kind of movies is he watching? He's watching porn, that's what. What is this Gate Corporation?
Thank you for calling Gate. How may
Well,
I help you?
that's a different name on that license plate than the other one was like Gary something.
A lot of people have died.
Well, that's their problem, boss, okay? Because anyone who gives up their life for this crap is a sucker. Because you guys can't win.
Ugh.
Say it about the people who died.
Get up. Get back to your nerd box and do your job.
Man, fucking Roland, I want to root for you, but you're fucking things up.
We could get a little place by the water.
Oh my God, he's still going.
There's only one thing I'm thinking about. She weighs 7 pounds, has her mother's eyes and my heart in the palm of her tiny hand.
Yeah.
So if I gotta find 1 card, or 6 cards, or 6 million cards, I'm gonna do whatever it takes.
Yeah.
'Cause I only got to hold my baby girl for 10 seconds, and that wasn't nearly long enough.
What are you doing?
This guy is showing up.
Hey, get your hands where I can see!
Jesus!
Come on, let's go. Come on.
Oh, wait a minute. We run, they shoot us.
Stay.
Ugh.
Let's get out of here.
So this whole operation, man, we just got this cool base. Did they take Roland? Whoop. Aha. It would help if we had a less conspicuous car. Man, you know, all of these characters probably have great cardio.
Mr. White has to sign off on any checks, and I know that he really wants to talk to you, so can I have him reach you on the number that came up on my ID?
Looking forward to it.
Nah. Well, boy, I hope you didn't have to sound Australian. Also, I only realized that he shaved off his chin, but he left the mustache. No, nothing on the chin, just the stash. That's a weird look for him. I don't like it.
Okay, we gotta go get the signal. Let's get the signal.
I'll go underground. Diffuses the signal.
Cannot stay here forever. They will eventually figure this out. I don't care if this place blocks the signal or not.
Man, if only we had some bolt cutters. Ooh.
Are you okay?
Shit, I forgot about that.
We're gonna figure this out. We're getting good at pulling off.
It's gonna be hard to hide this ailment from a doctor.
They go over each other.
Oh. Oh, the stars match up the words.
New Beach.
There's a power plant in Newport Beach. That's your meeting.
Ah,
We ain't got
Newport
long until
Beach.
4 o'clock. How the hell are we gonna get out of here?
How fast can you run?
Oh God. Just run. Alright.
Get out of the cab. What the hell are you think I'm doing? Hey! Hey!
Poor guy. Just trying to make a living. Just trying to make a living and doing the best he can.
bother me. What are you talking about, son? I'm just thrilled to finally be able to put a voice to the email.
Oh, thank
Better
God.
yet, I'm going to be able to put a face to the voice.
Right, because we haven't met yet.
Yes? And that is a crime, my friend.
That is a stroke of luck that he doesn't have to be Australian.
I think we can all learn something from the #1 salesman in the entire Northeast region.
Set your office up, get you in the payroll system.
Jesus.
I'll personally hand you
your bonus check.
We'll see you at gate tomorrow then. Grab a bat, Cole Pfeiffer. Coach just put you in the game.
Oh, God. This sounds horrible. I mean, what are we gonna do? Oh, shit, did they get here first? Whoop! Excuse me. Damn it!
You gotta be kidding me.
Nah.
It's Michael.
He came over here of his own accord.
It wasn't a meeting between 2 Scylla cardholders, Agent Self. It was a meeting between all 6 cardholders. So now we know who has the other 5 cards, and that should mean something.
The next time you run from me, I'm not gonna be chasing you down in a car. It's gonna be with a bullet in your back. Let him go!
Ah!
Someday soon, we're gonna drop that little boat of yours in the water and disappear forever. I promise.
Well, you proved your worth at least.
Hey, where's Mr. Personality going? They check his braces. He's busted.
Shush.
Let him be.
Stop freaking out all the time, man.
You know how it works, Herb.
Herb.
You think the
This guy's
company's
name is
breathing
Herb.
down your neck, Senator Dallow's going to bring in the cavalry? He'll pretend he's never even heard of you. You're on your own from now on, Self. You're an island.
If I'm an island, what are you doing in here? Just get out of my office and let me finish what I started.
When you do get buried, I'll be the first one there with a shovel.
Great. I'll see you then.
Nah. You're on your own.
Los Angeles.
Damn it, Los Angeles.
Good job.
Oh, she's gonna snap his neck. Nope.
Picnic's over, Bruce.
Ah, Bruce is dead. Now.
To get to me. To flush me out. And then to let my ex-wife stay alive.
She's still alive.
We're all here for something.
Except Roland.
All
I
of
guess
us
he's
here for something.
Roland's here for himself. That's beside the
You need
point.
to stay focused until this is done.
I can do my job. I promise.
Nah, yeah.
Okay.
If anything, this gives him more drive.
I'll do whatever it takes to help you find the person that killed your son and the people behind the hit. We're gonna get these guys out. I'm gonna help you.
Yes. Ugh. Such a good fucking actor. Jesus. Is that it? Ah, shit. I mean, I don't want to go into the whole, what if the kid is alive and stuff, because Sarah was alive. I'm not even going to go, we're not even going to go there. As far as I am concerned, the kid is dead. I mean, hell, Gretchen would have killed Sarah. So, Gretchen would have killed Sarah. I am blown away by Mahone, you know? Because he may be the most interesting character. And that says something on a show full of very, very interesting characters, you know? And it's also an interesting thing because this is kind of different. This is kind of different from another show, and a show that I'm rewatching right now. I'm rewatching Breaking Bad right now. And throughout Breaking Bad, my favorite character is Jesse, you know? Because while, yes, he has some bad parts to him, overall, he is sort of a, likable guy. He does have his redeeming qualities. He's not really a bad guy. He just falls into some bad business. But on Prison Break, while we definitely have those characters, down to Michael is kind of like that, like a lot of our characters can be like that, but I like there's a lot to Mahone, there's a lot to Mahone, and maybe it's also the fact that not only is he incredibly interesting, they keep writing him to be one of the smartest guys in the room, Like, this guy, just as an agent, like, this is like an agent who would rival, like, James Bond, Like, he is just so smart, Which is why, like, I know we have this whole rivalry between Michael and T-Bag, and there's a lot of merit to that, especially, I feel like, in Season 1. I feel like that's where it was most highlighted in Season 1. But Mahone is so brilliant. Even down to he will see some things that even Michael doesn't, And part of that is because he was a top agent. But at the same time, it's like he is just so goddamn smart, You know what it is? I feel like Mahone is like Kellerman 2.0, where like, and Kellerman was a great character in Season 2. Once he got past some of this stuff, Kellerman became a really great character. But even with everything you like about Kellerman, you don't really have the redeeming quality in Kellerman, Because even when he joined our side, it was to get back at Carolyn, Like, it was never like, we're gonna, I'm gonna put this right and stuff like that. It's like, no, I'm gonna get back at that bitch who left me, basically, Whereas Mahone, basically just with the introduction of his family and everything that happened with Oscar Shales and everything like that, and you see, when he kills Tweener, how it eats up at him, even when he kills Haywire, like, you see, like, there is, I suppose maybe there's more human in him, where Kellerman was a top agent, but he was, maybe more machine. He was more of, maybe it's like the difference between, and this might not be the greatest comparison, but it may be the difference of like the T-1000 versus a T-800, like a post, like a T2 T-800, like a Judgment Day one, where it's like, yes, he, like, there are, okay, forget the T-800, but Kellerman was more the cold, calculating, sort of terrifying T-1000, and while Mahone had a lot of that, there's more human than in Kellerman. Does that make literally any sense? That analogy fell apart on me really quickly, but I don't know. It's just, I'm just blown away by it, and especially too because, especially in Season 3, I was kind of looking around, and this is no fault on Season 3 really, but I was kind of looking around and I was like, okay, what are we still doing with some of these characters, And I still ask that a little bit, and we'll get to that, but you kind of look around and it's like, okay, why do we still have some of these characters? Because some of these characters you don't need anymore, but they're iconic characters. They're very important characters that everybody loves, so you keep them around. And in Season 3 especially, Mahone stepped up to where it's like, okay, well, this is an odd situation, but him in a prison was very interesting. The character who I was kind of, well, two characters where I was kind of looking around like, okay, I know the reason we kept them is because they're big characters, but we're not doing anything with them. And that would be Teabag and Bellick. Now, Teabag, to his credit, has stepped up back in Season 4, you know? It was basically like we want to keep him around, but for the moment we didn't have anything. Now we have stuff. Bellick, I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting on Bellick. Look, I love Bellick. Bellick's been a great character, you know, especially back in Season 1 and early Season 2, when there was a lot to, you know, there was a lot of love to hate about him. But at the same time, like, I'm looking around like, okay, we've got him here for... There's got to be more. We got to be able to do more with Bellick, you know? And the interesting thing about that is, you know, we keep a lot of these characters like Bellick, like Sucre, who really has just been roped into the company plot, you know? Like, I almost sometimes forget about Mari Cruz and the baby, you know? But yeah, it's like, I keep... Like, I don't know. Like, I kind of look around at some of these, like, okay, Sucre, sure. And, you know, last season it worked out with him being on the outside with Lincoln. Bellick, I'm not sure. Teabag last season didn't have too much of a purpose until towards the end, you know? And even then, he really hasn't gotten a purpose again until this season. But the thing is, when I say all of that, there is one character who probably wouldn't have had much to do, so they did drop him. C-Note. He's gone. C-Note is gone, and it's one of those things that you don't realize at the time when he leaves, but then as, like, a few weeks later, you're like, oh shit, C-Note's been gone. I guess he's just gone. That was his ending, you know? And C-Note is a great character, you know? C-Note was a great character, so you kind of look around and it's like, oh, okay, so they finished his story, and now that character is done. So I look at other characters, namely, right now, Bellick, and I think, okay, you kept him around, you have to do something with him then, you know? So I will give the show the benefit of the doubt that that will happen, you know? But right now, there's not really any expertise he's bringing, you know? Like, you would almost think, like, well, he was a cop, but at the same time, he wasn't really a cop, he was a prison guard, you know? Like, and he's not that good of a fighter, as we've seen in Sona, you know? He has to cheat in order to win a decent fight. Yeah, like, it's not, like, there's nothing... I mean, even, like, last episode, when they, you know, when he snatched the purse and he ran and Mahone ran after him, and Mahone literally said, I had to slow down so that I wouldn't catch you, you know? Because he's, you know, he's a big guy. And look, I say, you know, I try to give some credit to big guys, you know, when we had Teabag versus Geary, Teabag, with his exhausted, skinny, one-handed ass, should not have been able to so easily beat Geary. I'm not saying he couldn't, I'm just saying it shouldn't have been as easy as it was. That was stupid. You know, like, I want to give Bellick the credit that he would try to fight if he fought Teabag, you know? But I'll grant that. But yeah, he is a bigger gentleman, so yeah, he's not going to be running at the speed of light. Trust me, as a fellow larger gentleman, we don't run that well. I will grant that. But yeah, it's like, so I'm trying to think, like, so he's not going to bring anything physically. Maybe. He's not going to bring too much physicality. He doesn't have much expertise. And he's thinking about running. So I'm just kind of sitting here like, okay, there's a purpose to Bellick being here. It can't just be that we want to keep giving this guy a paycheck. But it could be. It could just be like, hey, we like this guy, and he's thinking, oh, it's a decent enough paycheck. Screw it, you know? I don't know. Anyway. Either way, I look forward to seeing what we're doing with these characters, you know? But for the most part, like most of them, I understand the purpose. I understand Sucre, I understand Mahone, definitely. I understand Sarah, I understand Roland even. And I like Roland on the team. I want him to, like... I don't know. He's complaining a lot, but he really has been thrust into this team. The rest, they've all basically worked together in some form or another, you know? So yeah, like I understand why Roland is he's not fitting in with the gang and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's like, oh, I want him to, you know, I want him to get better at this. But you understand that, you know, when he goes out, he doesn't go out, you know? It's like Elliot, you know? In the first episode of Mr. Robot, when he goes and owns that pedophile guy, he's like, normally I do this from my computer at home, but I thought it would be good if I went out this time. I need to go out more, so alright, bye, the cops are here. You know? Such a good moment. Fuck. I want to rewatch Mr. Robot, but I don't want to rewatch Mr. Robot. And if you've seen Mr. Robot, I feel like you understand that. But that's beside the point. But yeah, but like Roland, I understand, like, you know, he's used to doing all his shit. Which is interesting. He says, you know, he used to doing all the shit, but he made this device that specifically you have to be close, you know, in proximity. But at the same time, he probably wasn't going after too many high value targets. He was probably just doing this to most people, and he was always, you know, staying away. No, there was no real risk in doing that. This time, you know, he's going into this room and stuff. So yeah, going into this server in Anaheim. So I love that. I don't know why I love this, but I love that the company is based in Los Angeles, and mainly because, like, the government's not like there. Like, if this whole thing is like, oh well, they're the evil corporation and stuff that rules over the United States government and controls it and stuff, it's like, you know, the government's the other way, right? The government is the other side of the country. You know, they're in DC. You know, you go to DC, maybe you go to some other corporations, maybe in New York or maybe Chicago and stuff, but why LA, I wonder? Maybe it was just easier to film in LA than in DC, so they're like, ah, fuck it, let's just go to Los Angeles. I don't know, more places to film. I don't know. But yeah, that's a good question. It's like, why is the company based in Los Angeles? Like, that just seems so odd, but whatever. Anyway, so we had the deadline to find the next card, the deadline that was not kept. But yeah, so we had the whole thing with Don losing the operation for a bit, but then, I mean, he got results. Like, hey, we know who has the other 5 cards, so we can go. And the company is none the wiser about this too, because according to they still have all 6 cards. You know, it's just that the gang has managed to copy one of them. You know, so yeah, so trouble with the operation, but looks like we're going to be continuing anyway. So yeah, we had to go to Anaheim to get to the server, which was interesting. I did like that, and the whole thing of, you know, well, first off, that the guy at the front desk, dude deserves a raise because he figured out immediately that she took the security badge. Granted, she didn't have it, so like, even if the cops came, he doesn't really have proof. Like, I mean, I guess, you know, go check the cameras, sure, but he doesn't really have proof that she took it, you know? So, I don't know, but whatever. Well, the dog wants out, apparently. Oh, he doesn't normally bark like that when he wants out. It startled me a bit. I was like, oh shit, something's happening. Oh, alrighty. Well, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the server. So that all was interesting, and then getting in and doing all that, and then the whole thing. I mean, first off, I love that, you know, Michael knows where all this shit is because he's, an engineer. But then the whole thing of, he didn't think that the server room would be locked off because it's an older building, But they have a decent security system. So yeah, sucking out all the oxygen from the room. But I do love then that Lincoln just walks up, grabs an axe from the fire department, just walks in and busts the window, and that's it. Like, all right, cool. Well then. So yeah, that was interesting. Bruce going on the picnic. I mean, okay, I understand it's a strange sort of scenario, but I understand why what he was going for is to get the truth and stuff. That was interesting, but yeah, it's like he doesn't know where Michael and Lincoln are. It's like, but I guess he would have just I guess he would have known Los Angeles, which is interesting. But yeah, that was sort of... Well, okay, so I guess the reason... Because I was questioning why did he put Sarah in Los Angeles when they're from Chicago. But I guess the point is that Michael and Lincoln were detained by Don in Los Angeles. So Bruce had Sarah put in Los Angeles, and that's what he was able to tell Wyatt. So, yeah. So I guess that's it, basically. And then, yeah, Bruce is dead, unfortunately. Sad to see, but oh well. He was like the one good guy in politics, The one good guy. So, of course, they fucking killed him. Anyway. We got Teabag taking one of Whistler's apartments in Los Angeles. And it's interesting, though, that it's like he had the whole, like, Gary whatever ID that we saw in season 3, but this one is a completely different ID. This is for Cole Pfeiffer, not Gary What's-His-Face, And, yeah, Teabag definitely lucked out that he didn't even try to put on an Australian accent or anything like that. And it's like, oh, you lucked out that, oh, yes, we've never met. Right, of course. And yeah, so he's going to go to Gate Corporation, and he's going to get an office, he's going to get on the payroll and everything, which is pretty crazy. And yeah, he's going to... Apparently, he's a master of sales, so I'm not sure. I mean, see, it's interesting because it's like, well, he's going after Michael, but he's going through basically James's stuff in order because he's thinking, well, eventually that should lead me to Michael, So, yeah, now he has to go be Cole Pfeiffer. So, Cole Pfeiffer? Anyway, so yeah, and I don't like that he shaved off the beard and just has the mustache now. Like, I don't think that works. I like the goatee. The goatee worked, but shaving the chin portion of that and leaving the mustache, I don't know if that works, Let's see. And then, yeah, so we had everything with the chase and everything, but they were able to prove their worth by getting the meeting of all 6 card holders, which was pretty cool. However, now we are on our own. We pretty much don't have any other backing, it sounds like, but we are going to continue the operation, which is good. So, yeah, and then the big thing is Mahone losing his son, unfortunately. And they're now holding his ex-wife. As sort of ransom to give himself up. So yeah, that is really rough. But he is, I mean, if anything, that makes him 20 times more determined to take the entire fucking company down. Like, you know what? You threaten Mahone's family, and all you're going to be getting is a scorched fucking earth. He will destroy everything because of this now. So, and again, great scene. And I love that it's Lincoln who figures this out and then, goes and talks to him and stuff. Because, yeah, they have sort of, like Michael and Mahone, they have sort of been at odds even through Sona. But Lincoln is the one who has kept up the whole, oh, well, you killed my dad, And, once we're done, we're going to settle this and stuff. But he understands. He definitely understands what Mahone is going through now. So, so yeah, I feel like that stuff is going to be dropped now. You know, he understands. He's just following orders. So yeah, really, really good stuff this episode. Really enjoyed it, and I'm very curious to see where we are going next time. But that is basically it. With all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around to any of those. There's a playlist for all of my Prison Break reactions, as well as another video you can go click on if you want. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.